Hi there, everyone, and welcome to the first edition of the FDU Softball Report here on FDUnights.com. Jon Lauder here with the head coach of the FDU softball team, Candi. Coach, how are you?
Doing great, doing great.
So let's talk about your out-of-conference schedule. Obviously, you're starting with your home slate coming up in a couple of days, but talk to me about all the trips you guys took. You went to California, a lot of different places, playing a lot of different teams and competition.
Yeah, we started out at Cal Poly, which I know is a great place to play. It's a great college atmosphere, and we get to play teams from Northern California and all over. And actually, Stony Brook came out that way, and the girls really adapted well to the environment, not really practicing outside, but we went at it and had some really good games and beat a good team in Sac State.
Now, talk to me about some specifics on your players, some of the things you liked and some of the things that maybe they still need to work on.
Oh, we definitely need to just keep working on communication on the softball field. You can communicate all you want in a gym, but until you get out there with a lot of space, you have to keep learning to trust one another and work together, know the angles that you have to take, knowing your teammates' angles that they'll take on the same kind of ball. So just working on communication and just getting used to the environment outside.
Now, obviously, pitching is such a crucial part of softball. How do you feel that the pitching's been in the first 15, 17 games?
Real good, actually. Our pitching has been real good. We've competed against some really good teams that have played 27 to 30 games, and our pitching actually has kept us in the ball games so we can manufacture runs. But I'm very, very pleased with Megan and Lauren, who've pitched real well, and our freshmen, Maddie and Cheryl have done a great job. And Sam's coming off an injury, and she got some starts, and just learning to see our way through the dust and get ready for conference.
Now, in terms of hitting, obviously, hitting can come and go. It's not the easiest thing. What did you see from your team in terms of hitting the softball?
I think the best thing that our team did with at the plate was we took a lot of pitches. We got to see a lot of different movements, and we didn't panic at the plate. We put the ball in play. We didn't really strike out very much against some pretty darn good pitchers that we saw. So we're putting the ball in play. We're seeing a lot. We're adjusting, and we're adapting and starting to take control of our at-bats.
Now, you've been away for a long time. You're finally back at FDU now. I know the weather's cold, but other than that, just thoughts on being back at home and getting the chance to play in front of your home crowd here at FDU.
Well, I think it's great. I think getting on the dirt and it feels in pretty good shape right now. So we're excited to get on the field and play our first home opener against a former Northeast Conference opponent, and I think the girls are excited about playing ball. They like to play rather than practice.
Now, you talked about the dirt surface. Explain the differences between turf and dirt. I know I've talked to a lot of different coaches, and there really are some big differences between the two.
Oh, yeah, the dirt and the natural grass, the hops are completely different. They're not real true, and you just have to focus a little bit more on your task, and that can change a game. An inch can change a game in softball.
And last question for you, Coach. Quinnipiac, obviously you mentioned a former NEC foe. Just what do you expect to see from the Bobcats?
I think they're going to come out aggressive, and because our new assistant coach there, so I'm sure that they want to beat her just like we want to beat them for Coach G, and they're going to be aggressive. They know our team well enough, but we also know them, and I think if we come out and play, we should definitely have good favor at the end of the game.
All right, Coach, thanks so much for the time. Good luck against Quinnipiac.
Thank you so much.
All right, so that will do it for this edition of the FDU Softball Report. As always, please check FDUnights.com for the most latest and up-to-date information on the FDU softball team.